Paris saw an unprecedented show of rural anger as French farmers blockaded the National Assembly with around 350 tractors, protesting the EU Mercosur trade deal. Streets around the Palais Bourbon were sealed off as farmers camped overnight, lighting barrel fires and displaying banners warning of a peasant revolt. The protests intensified after EU member states provisionally approved the signing of the long-delayed trade agreement with South America. Although France, Poland, Austria, Hungary, and Ireland voted against it, the deal crossed the required threshold and is expected to be signed in Paraguay this week, despite President Emmanuel Macron's public opposition.
If we're still here, it's because we're not happy with the announcements made by the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Agriculture. Now, each delegation has decided to remain in place. I know that negotiations are continuing, and depending on what is said, we're waiting to hear if any new measures will be announced between now and then, so we can decide whether to leave tonight or stay here.
Farmers accused the French government of failing to deliver solutions to a deepening agricultural crisis. "We didn't get the answers we were hoping for," said farmer Arnaud, warning that many farms are trapped in severe cash flow shortages and struggling to access loans. Others said talks with authorities had produced no progress.
"We didn't get the answers we were hoping for. The biggest issue right now is that quite a few farms are stuck in a cash flow crisis. We need to find solutions to make it easier to access cash loans."
Anger spilled onto the streets earlier when farmers dumped truckloads of potatoes outside the National Assembly, covering access roads and planting Union flags in the piles. Protest slogans read, "Potatoes everywhere, income nowhere," as police secured the area and pushed crowds back. Farmers' unions say the EU Mercosur deal threatens France's food security by opening the market to cheaper imports produced under standards banned in France. "We feel like we're always being taken for fools," said protester Benoit, explaining why tractors remained parked outside Parliament. Negotiated over 25 years, the deal would phase out tariffs over 15 years and create a free trade zone of 780 million people. While it will not take immediate effect and still needs parliamentary approval, farmers warn the fight will continue unless Brussels and Paris act now.